Hey, my friend Stephen Brooks here, and I teach traders who have $25,000 or more in their trading accounts how to generate a very reliable salary, trading as much as 2 hours a day, as little as 5 minutes a week. Plus, we also have an AI trading bot that does a lot of the heavy lifting for us. Now, one of the things that I think is so important when it comes to trading, and very few traders do this, is measurement. Nothing can be improved unless it is measured. Right? From a business perspective, every single metric, from how quickly people respond over customer support, length of time people spend on a web page, every single thing is measured. And because it's measured, we can attempt at least to improve on it because we're able to make an apples to apples comparison. When it comes to trading, people either make money or lose money, and that is kind of where the data ends for most people. Now, I'm not going to suggest in this video to track everything right away. Ultimately, you want to track everything that you're doing. You want to log every single trade that you're doing. You want to be able to understand why a trade was entered and track the results of that particular entry. You want to be able to log and track every single time you exited and why, so you can measure if that was right. You want to measure and track profit targets, stop losses, et cetera, et cetera. You want to track everything. But if you're not tracking anything at all, and you're going to start with one thing to track, let me give you a little bit of a suggestion. Number one, come up with a maximum dollar amount you are okay losing on one single day, not position, on one single day. And just track your ability to follow that on a given day. For example, let's say on a given day, you are willing to lose $500. For some people, that's a lot. For some people, it's not. Whatever. Let's just use $500 as a round number. You need to track how many days you successfully lost less than $500. That's it. Because the problem is, a lot of traders, they make money for 1 week. They make money for 2 weeks. They make money for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. And all of a sudden, one bad day happens and they give it all back. That is not possible if you have a maximum loss that you allow yourself on a given day. Right? It is impossible to have one trade blow up your portfolio so bad that you give back days or weeks or months worth of gains if you religiously track this number and make sure it is on top of mind each and every day. See, I have a client who has done really well, really well. I've been working with them for maybe now about 6 months. Wow. Working with them for about 6 months now. They've made about $50,000. But in my mind, they've only made about $50,000 because they had a 2-day period where they lost $25K. So actually, they were up $75,000 in the past 6 months, but they gave back half of it in 2 days. How does that happen? It happens because you are not tracking and measuring some sort of a fail-safe, if you will, for how much money you are able to or capable of losing on a given day. So if you don't track anything and you want to start with one thing, come up with a maximum loss number that you are comfortable with for a given day. Right? Just come up with the number. Write it down. Track every single day. Was I able to lose less than that? Now, more days than not, you're probably going to make money. But on the losing days, you want to make sure that you don't give back days or weeks worth of gains by one specific day. And the best way to do that is to have a number, stick with that number, and track that number so that you know on a given day, hey, if I'm up $5,000 this month, today, it doesn't matter how bad today is, I can only give back 10% of that. I can only give back $500 of that $5,000 gain. Once you start doing that, what you're going to notice is those days that you're used to, where you give back a lot of money, weeks or months worth of gains, those just vanish and poof. All of a sudden, by eliminating the large loss days, what are you left with? Only winning days or small losing days.